As the fear in the gods rose, mine was replaced by hope.
Hope is for the weak, Pandora.
Hope is what makes us strong. It is why we are here. It is what we fight with when all else is lost.
Hey, how's it going guys? Captain Kuba here, and today I bring another awesome lore video. One of the questions I get the most on this channel is, how does the power of hope work in the God of War series? As I'm sure you remember, at the end of God of War 3, Kratos realized he didn't need to open Pandora's box again because he already received its powers in the first time he opened it in God of War 1. Now, I feel like I should say God of War 3 retconned the power within the box by renaming it the Power of Hope. And with this power, Kratos was able to kill fierce Zeus. After that, Kratos decided to do something else with it. Seeing that Athena wanted the power of hope to subject humanity to another age of oppression by the rule of a goddess, Kratos decided to counter her plan by giving the power of hope to humanity. After this, we don't really know what happened in the Greek realm. Some fans think the Greeks have used the power of hope to bring back to life the Greek gods. Me, on the other hand, think the Greeks became more secular and relied on science and philosophy to grow as a secular society. So which one is it then? Thankfully, we don't have to theorize anymore, because Bruno Velasquez has confirmed what has happened back in Greece. In response to questions regarding Pandora's box, he replied with the following. The answers above are all good answers. Obviously, the power within the box are capable of many things. It can make a demigod grow to the size of a god, or even drive the king of the gods to madness. The power of hope in this case gave not only Kratos the physical power to defeat fierce Zeus, but also gave the people of ancient Greece the ability to live without the need of the gods. It literally gave hope to all the people to continue without their rule. So hope was both a power and the literal meaning. So there you have it guys, we have official lore confirmation from the animation director at Santa Monica Studios. Among other abilities, the power of hope within the box gave the mortals the ability to become free of the gods, meaning that if Kratos and Atreus were to go back to Greece, it would look something like famous secular countries in our world, like Canada for example. So my best guess is that after Kratos gave them the power of hope, the remaining humans found a way of curing those infected by Hermes' death. Next, using science, they found a way of lowering the flood caused by Poseidon's death, and even cleared some of the clouds in front of the sun so they could farm once again. After their work was finished, I'm sure all humans banded together and started hunting down the remaining gods like Aphrodite, Artemis, Morpheus, and many more. These gods would be easier to kill because no humans would be worshipping them, and as a result they wouldn't be as powerful. I have a video on that topic by the way. Now, even though it's good to get confirmation from one of the developers at Santa Monica Studios, it wasn't really needed, because believe it or not, God of War 4 already told us what happened in the Greek realm after Kratos left. Do you remember Tyr's Greek vase depicting Kratos having destroyed Olympus? Well, on the other side of the vase we see something very interesting. We see Olympus being rebuilt by humans. Here we see someone putting back together a building, and here we see horses pulling a pillar back in its place. All of this work is being done without the supervision of a god. The reason I know this is because my girlfriend gave me a replica of the vase we see in the game, only in the form of a coffee mug. So yeah, even though it's hard to see this clue in the game, it's still there. But why am I making such a big deal about what happened in Greece? After all, the new games take place in the Norse realm, right? Well, I have a feeling that Kratos and Atreus will in fact go back to Greece in the next game. For proof, I present to you the dynamic theme of God of War 4 given to the fans for free during the 1-year anniversary of the game. At first it seems very normal, Jormungandr in the distance, one of Odin's ravens, and Kratos and Atreus staying still on the Lake of Nine. But this theme actually has two secrets. Secret number 1 is that runes on the boat can be translated to Ragnarok is coming, which was a reference to the next game in the series, as I'm sure you now know. And number 2, if we zoom in, we will see 3 harpies hovering in the sky. Some people have said that they could be dragons or even valkyries, but if you compare their flight pattern with harpies, you will see that they look identical. In fact, I believe these harpies were copied from another God of War dynamic theme. There's no doubt in my mind these are harpies, but what do they mean exactly? Obviously I don't believe harpies are gonna come from Greece to fight us in the next game. I believe these are symbolic harpies, and to me they represent the return of Greece in the next game. I'm sure Cory Barlog chose these mythical monsters for an Easter egg because Kratos has a special hate in his heart for harpies, since they're the ones who brought the Blades of Chaos after he gave his life to Ares. Most likely Kratos thinks of the harpies as being symbolic of all the pain he went through in the Greek realm. Now why is he going back to Greece in the next game? That I'm not sure. But then again, why would harpies be in this theme? It doesn't make any sense unless it's a clue left by Cory Barlog. But anyways, I'm more interested in seeing how the Greeks will react at seeing Kratos back. Will they love him for saving them from the gods? Or will they hate him simply because he's a god himself? I believe it will be the latter because we need enemies to fight if we do go back. But one thing is for sure though, I can't wait to see what the Greek people have done with the power of hope all this time. If you have an idea on what this new Greek secular world will look like, please leave it in the comment section below. As always, I want to thank all of my members for their monthly support of the channel. People like XX, XX, Alex Lupo, and Kanaruhi, to name a few, really go above and beyond to help the channel grow. I would also like to thank all of my subscribers for liking and sharing my videos. I've been uploading YouTube videos since 2016, and I can honestly say that I wouldn't be as far as I am today without your support. With that said, thanks for watching, and remember, go forth in the name of Ragnarok.